The next 2 weeks, what you're going to be working on is creating a public service announcement video. I'm going to assign you a topic, which you're going to find out today, and then you're going to create 2 driving questions that are going to guide your research. I'll give you some hints on how to create those driving questions, and then the final thing you're going to be doing today is watching some sample videos off of the internet to give you some ideas of what we are looking for in regards to public service announcements. So when we're looking at Schoology, what you're going to notice here, as usual, we have our task list. You're going to engage with today's lesson. And then what's going to happen is you're going to be starting the research on the video project that's going to be due on March 18th or 19th, depending on your cohort, which is the last Thursday and Friday before spring break. So what we're going to do now is we're going to find our spreadsheet, our name on our spreadsheet, and we're going to see what a topic that we've been assigned to. Then we're going to make sure that this worksheet here is uploaded to Notability. So you can go ahead and upload that worksheet now. And then if you're in period 6, you look through this list by your last name. So you can find Kylie, and her topic is healthy stretch management techniques to use at home. All right. If you're in period 7, you're going to find your name on this list. So period 7, I have Deanna Kai, and her topic is the impact of sugar on the body and brain. Now, whatever topic I've assigned you, that's the topic that you're going to be doing your research and your video on. Okay, and your job is to educate us as your peers on your topic. So now what the job is to create 2 driving questions. And so a lot of you don't really know what a driving question is, but a driving question is an open-ended inquiry or question that guides your learning and your thinking. So basically this is what's you're going to be exploring for your research. You can use this website if you want a little bit more information. Otherwise, I have created this document here, which also has it all listed here to help you out. So when thinking of creating your driving questions, make sure you find things that kids your age find interesting and actually can make their lives better. So don't get like super sciencey and super technical or think of some boring stuff. I want you to look at this doc here that says food for thought. So as I open this document, what you're going to see are some things that can help you create your driving question. So again, if I have the topic of preventing injury while working out at home, okay, what will help you start with this is if someone starts working out at home, what can they do to make sure they're being safe for their body and in their surroundings? If I have the impact of sugar on the body and brain, I should think about as teens, there's quite a bit of sugar in the drinks and the food that is snacked on. What are the negative effects and what can be done to minimize sugar intake? You can see every single topic is listed here. And under every single topic, there's a statement or 2 underneath it giving you some extra things to think about. So getting an appropriate amount of sleep. How do regular sleep patterns help? What happens if someone doesn't get enough sleep or doesn't have good sleep habits? All right. So with all of that, what you need to understand is that you have to come up with 2 driving questions, 2 things that you are going to think about researching. Another hint that we've had kids do is that they will actually go and just do a Google search and they'll see what a lot of the information is that they can find about their topic. Now, sometimes with that, it gets pretty boring and dry. So it is your job as the researcher and video developer to come up with the most interesting ways to get that information to your classmates. Once you are done with that, you are going to read this about what makes a PSA effective. So there are 3 different types of public service announcements. We have narrative, we have documentary or interviews, and we have announcements. Now, that explains that part here, but when you create your PSA, your public service announcement, you need to make sure you get your audiences to pay attention. Okay, again, your audience are other 14 and 15-year-olds. The next thing your PSA should do is make sure that your message is super clear and easy to understand. The third thing that you need to make sure you do is have the message supported by research. Okay, so that's why we are going to be creating research with this. And then finally, what's going to happen is that you need the audience to be able to sympathize with those that are affected by this issue, or maybe even then themselves, get them to change their thinking. So when you're going to watch PSA videos, we have the worksheet that we have, and you are going to make sure that you look at those links. Let me get back up to the top here. So when you open that worksheet, Your assigned topic, write that in here. Write 3 things that you already know about your topic. It can be super complex or it can be really simple. Just let me know what you know about it. Give me your first driving question, justify it. Give me your second driving question, justify it. Then what's going to happen here is that you get to choose one link from each of these columns. And then you're going to fill out the questions about each of those videos you watch on this page here. Finally, what the last thing is that you're going to do is you're going to choose if you're going to make an announcement video, a documentary / interview video, or a narrative. That is 100% your choice as to what you get to do. Once you're done with that worksheet, you're going to turn that into Schoology. I would really work a lot on it today, making sure that you're getting as much done as you can. But this whole thing is going to be due on Sunday in case you don't get it all done today. If you have any questions, please let me know.